encouraging, terrific guy. What do they expect now that Marco Bellinelli's been traded away? Are you expecting more minutes, knowing that you have to earn them, but where do you think you fit in?
I think I fit in, wherever they need me to fit in. I think they know what I can do. I know what I can do. I just want to come out here and get better in every aspect of my game. Um, just continue to have my confidence grow. And it's good to know that they have a lot of faith in me right now, and as they did last season. So, I'm just ready to come in and fit in. Whatever they ask me to do, I want to do it, whether I'm starting or coming off the bench. It makes no difference to me. I just want to be able to come out here and play and help the team win.
Tell the viewers what it's like to play in a summer league game and hit your first 10 of 11 shots and end up finally hitting a three-pointer at the end of the game to finish with 47 points.
It's a great feeling, man. It felt like all that hard work was paying off. We had been working out here all summer, getting ready for summer league, and it was just a great feeling. I got in that zone, and any shooter or basketball player knows that zone, and I just got into it. You don't even know how many shots you've made in a row or anything. You're just playing.
So what's the best vacation you had this summer?
Let's see. I didn't go on any big vacations really, but I'll say just the time I took off at home. My daughter came to see me, so it was a good time.
A year ago you're coming into training camp, undrafted, out of Georgia Tech, all 4 years there. Has to be a whole different mental aspect for you now, come in knowing you have a spot on the roster. Last year you were just fighting. You weren't thinking about playing time at all. You were just thinking about making a roster, any roster at all, and getting a chance to play in the NBA. It's got to be a little relief for you.
Yeah, and it's a true blessing once again, like I tell everybody, just to be in this position. Last year it was, a bit nerve-wracking coming in, not knowing what to expect, and I had a lot of ups and downs, so, it's just a great feeling to be able to come in this year knowing I have I'm going to be on a team, knowing that my teammates and my coaches have a lot of faith in me. I can just come in with a more relaxed attitude.
I want to go back and ask you this because I've always wondered this, and I haven't had a chance to speak with you about this, but I believe as a senior at Georgia Tech, you averaged a little over 14 points a game?
Yeah, I did.
How the heck did you only average 14 points a game with the way you can shoot a basketball at the college level? Did you just not get enough shots? I mean, what went on? How could you average under 20 points a game in college with the shooting touch that you possess?
I don't know. I really don't know. And maybe it just wasn't the right timing or something. Our systems are different, obviously, playing for Coach Nelson. But I really don't know, man. I'm just glad I'm getting the opportunity right now to really show my game and really come out here and contribute to help the team win.
You think you have the ability to play a 2 and a 3 position?
Yeah, I think so. I think I do. I put on a little weight over the summer, so now I just want to be able to guard the 3 and also, offensively be able to get more ISO plays like jack off the elbow and things like that, which I've been working on. And that was something that the coaching staff wanted me to work on. So that's something I'm going to continue to improve on.
You also had some good rebounding games last year, too, showing that you can get to the ball.
Yeah, definitely. That's something. Rebounding is really all about effort. So Coach Nelson always told me, if you're not scoring, you got to be doing something else to take you out of the game. So, I just try to make sure I do something to stay in the game.
I know this is only media day, but the final question, the team is healthy this year, and a lot of young talent. Only 3 players, I believe. Mikey Moore's 33, will be 34. Then you have Steven Jackson, and Corey Maggetti's right at 30. The only 3 players. You're still young, but optimistic about this season. You feel good. You feel like you've got a good group that can really compete at this level that you need to make a run for the playoffs.
I feel great. I feel really great about this team. We got like a fresh team. I feel like we're fresh. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's coming in with a great attitude. We're just ready to come in here and make a lot of noise during the season and make some noise in the playoffs.
Well, that's Anthony Morrow, the leading 3-point field goal percentage shooter in the NBA last year, beginning his 2nd season with the Golden State Warriors and expecting a lot of production from him. I'm Jim Barnett. We'll be back in a moment with another guest. Now let's go to our overhead view of our live streaming video here on Warriors.com and Facebook.com.
All right, we're watching live streaming video of Warriors Media Day on Warriors.com, Facebook.com, and Ustream.com. And we're now is one of the newest Warriors AC Law. I'm Tim Roy, and welcome to the club. And tell me about your thoughts when you heard you were coming here.
Oh, man, I was excited. I was excited to play for Coach Nelson and the Warrior, that style of play. I think it suits my game, and just looking forward to having a fresh start and coming out and having fun.
Well, let's tell the fans a little bit about yourself. You grew up in Dallas. I assume you played a lot of high school ball there, and you went to college at Texas A&M, staying in state. So tell me a little bit about growing up and who are some of the influences on your life.
Oh man, yeah, I'm a Texas kid. Biggest influence in my life, I'd say, is my mom. I mean, she withstood so much, and it kind of gave me my drive to try to be successful in life. And she's everything to me, and she's very important to me. Other than that, man, Dallas, I mean, Cowboys. I know they're Raiders fans out here and 49ers, and they're my rivals. We hate them. So we're going to have to try to compromise with that and make that work. But other than that, man, I'm looking forward to coming out here and just having a fresh start.
So you're going to hook us up with tickets at that new Jerry Jones Stadium, right?
Yeah, I see what I can do. I see what I can do.
What was it like playing ball at Texas A&M? That's football country there.
I mean, it was great. I mean, the fans were there. They were unbelievable. I mean, it's obviously, like you said, it's a football school. But we was able to get the basketball program up and going, and I think we got high as ranked 6th in the nation. So then, and the fans supported us, and that school did everything for my career, Coach Gillespie, and I can't thank them enough for my success.
Now, for those who don't know, when he's playing at Texas A&M, AC won the Bob Cousy Award, named after the great Celtic point guard, for being the best point guard in the country. Tell me about that, and what did that mean to you?
I mean, it was a great honor. I mean, Bob Cousy, one of the best point guards to ever play the game, to ever touch a basketball, and for me to get named an award named after him, I mean, it's something that I always cherish. I mean, it's at my house. I take great value to it. It means a lot to me, and to get to talk to him and meet him and just to pick his brain a little bit, I mean, it's something I'll never forget.
Now, you were drafted by Atlanta, 11th overall in the first round, but your rookie year got out to a little bit of a rocky start because of injuries, correct?
Yeah. I mean, it started pretty good. I earned a starting spot. And then about 2 or 3 games into the season, I sprained my ankle really bad, had a high ankle sprain. And then I ended up missing 2 or 3 weeks. And then it was kind of just never could bounce back from that. And then that year, and then last year, it was just a tough year. I mean, Coach didn't see eye to eye on certain things, and it was tough. And then, so, I mean, I'm glad that I was able to get out of there and just get a fresh start here and go to state.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to have a new beginning with a coaching staff that looks at you with new eyes.
Yeah, definitely. And then I'm looking forward to it. I mean, this is first impression. I'm looking forward to coming out here and just showing them what I can do. And it's 5-point guards and trying to prove that I'm the best one and trying to earn that starting spot.
Now, last year, though, still a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Tell me a little bit about your game. Tell the fans a little bit about the style of play that you like to play.
Man, first and foremost, I like to try to just push the ball and create shots for my teammates.
Well, you'll fit in here.
Yeah, I mean, this team has some great scores on it, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity of playing with these guys and just creating shots for them and just playing up tempo and pick and roll, and that's what they like to do here. So I'm thinking that this is a good opportunity to fit my style of play.
Other than Speedy Claxton, are the other guys on the team that you know well?
Not really. Anthony Randolph. Yeah, we're from Dallas. We work out a lot. We got the same trainer in Dallas that we work out with, so good friends. Haven't been on them for a while, but other than that, everybody's new to me.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to throw Anthony a couple of lob passes this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, tell me, as you look at the roster, what do you like with this roster?
The youth. I think it's I mean, we got some good veterans. I mean, in Jack and Maggette and stuff like that. But a lot of the guys are young guys. Monta Ellis, Morrow, Randolph, myself, Beatrice. I mean, it's a lot of young guys, and hopefully we can develop a good chemistry, nice nucleus, and stay together and build something special here.
You looking forward to playing in front of the fans here?
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of great things about the fans, about their support for the team, and hopefully we can get them a good show this year.
Now, we're on Ustream.com and Facebook.com. Are you media savvy?
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, none of that. Try to keep it simple. Talk on the cell phone.
How was your summer?
Oh, man, it was great. I mean, I was blessed to have a beautiful daughter right before the summer. Me and my fiancée, and spent a lot of time with her. And it's just been great. And that's kind of what I did. I worked out, and after that, just come on and see my baby.
Yeah, I was asking Monte because he had a son this year. What's it like being a dad, and have you been surprised by anything?
It's the best thing in the world. I mean, this is by far the best thing that I've experienced, just to see me bring my baby into the world, and it's just something new, surprise every day. I mean, the way she looks at you, the way she interacts, and everything's just a blessing. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, so right about now, the personality should be coming out.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. She's trying to talk. She's laughing and smiling. She's frowning. It's good. It's good.
Does she have the little toy basketball yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. She got every other toy, though. She got every other toy.
How much time have you had to spend in the Bay Area?
I've been out here about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks, and the biggest thing is getting accustomed to no air conditioning. But other than that, it's been good. The weather's nice. I just got to get accustomed to not having no air conditioning in my house.
Well, it depends where you live. And I'm not going to ask you where you live, but some places you don't need air conditioning here.
That's what they keep telling me, but right now I need it.
Yeah, it's been hot the last couple of days. So are you excited about this?
Man, excited is an understatement. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to show what I can do and just making a name for myself in the NBA.
It's a fresh start for AC Law. I hope it really works out. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
That's AC Law. I'm Tim Roy. Don't forget, you can buy a 4-pack mini plan. Includes opening night plus Kobe Bryant and the Lakers by clicking the button below or calling 1-888-GSW-HOOP and speaking directly to a Warriors ticket representative. We'll continue with more coverage and more interviews in just a moment.
I want to remind everyone that you can purchase that 4-pack mini plan before the day is over. It includes opening night, Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. You can click the button below or call 1-888-GSW-HOOP. Speak directly to a Warriors ticket representative. Opening night at Oracle, just a few weeks away. And I know one man who's going to be at opening night, one of our season ticket holders. Today, the Warriors have invited specific and special season ticket holders to enjoy Media Day and see what it's like, and I think everyone's enjoying themselves. And next to me, I have one of our season ticket holders, and Dolan Shoblow. And Dolan, you having a good time today at Media Day?
Oh, the best. All ready for basketball.
How long have you been a season ticket holder?
About 5 years.
And what prompted you to become a season ticket holder?
Basketball, just the game. Favorite sport, just watching basketball. I mean, if I can get, and I moved closer to the stadium, so now it's easier for me to get there. But yeah, I mean, and having enough money to actually buy tickets.
Okay, you can probably move a little closer to me. Want to make sure you're on camera here.
Oh, okay.
On this streaming live video. Look at that, it's going face. You're learning quickly. So, were you a regular Warrior attendee for many years before the season ticket?
I did the half game plan. They used to have a 22-game pick'em plan. I did that for 2 years before. And other than that, it'd be 10-game mini plans. But yeah, I always went to Warrior games.
Now, talking to you before, you've been watching baseball, following that, and it's football season still underway. And you didn't think it was basketball season, but you've been converted now that you've been to Media Day.
Yeah. First game Saturday with the preseason. And I'm thinking it's way too early for basketball. It's not. It's football season. It was baseball season. I mean, it still is, but not really. And now I'm ready for basketball. It's exciting. I'm ready being this close.
When you're being this close, in fact, when you're walking around and you're seeing these players up close and personally as you are, What goes through your mind? Have you had a chance to engage or and meet a few of them?
Yeah, everyone's come by and everyone's been really nice. It's just that's the biggest thing is everyone's been really personable and a lot friendlier than I thought they would be, and they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be. So it's get to appreciate it. But yeah, they're all really nice people.
So now you're going to enjoy the games even more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I say, I've been stood next to that guy, took photos with that guy. Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right. Enjoy your time here today, and we'll see you at the arena.
Thank you. Will do.
All right. Jim Barnett here with Dolan Shoblow, one of our season ticket holders, and I think we have someone else coming in just a few minutes. We probably don't have to go upstairs at all. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be fooled today. Devin George.
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hey, I can't believe you've been in the league. What is this? Number 10 for you? 11 for you.
Yep, 11 years.
First 7 years with the Lakers, and now you find yourself a member of the Golden State Warriors. What's your perspective of the Warriors before you came here? What kind of team was your perception of this organization and the way they played?
My perception was really just a fun team, and the way the style of play was a fun style of play.
Is that going to fit you?
Definitely. Everyone loves to play up and down, and everyone loves a quick tempo, freedom, sort of say, type of offense.
Now, I know that you can do more than shoot a three-pointer, but when I think of Devin George, I think of someone who can catch the ball in an open spot coming down the floor, launching a three with a lot of confidence. And in this type of up-tempo basketball, you get a lot of open shots. You have to be looking forward to that.
Definitely. There's a lot more to my game, but I just happen to be on teams where I had to find my niche, and sometimes scoring wasn't really a thing to get me out on the court. I had to do other things, be a defender, had to run the offense, I had to get offensive rebounds, I had to rebound. I've been on really good teams that had a lot of scoring and all-star players, so scoring wasn't really one of the things that would get me out there.
I guess you have been on pretty good teams, winning championships and playing alongside Kobe Bryant. And what did you learn playing for Phil Jackson and playing with the Lakers?
Just really preparation and fundamentals. Just how to prepare for a game, and really just having the fundamentals, because when you have the fundamentals, it makes the game a lot easier. And I'm glad I had Phil as a coach early on, because I developed some habits and fundamentals that are still with me.
You know, it's interesting because you said something about mentally prepared and mental preparation. I've tried to explain to people that in order to have success in this league, it's not just physical ability, that you have to have mental toughness. And mental toughness comes in different ways. And part of it is just enabling you to withstand an 82-game schedule, playing on little sleep, playing when you're hurt, playing when you're sick, playing under adverse conditions. How much, and with you've been on several teams now, starting 11 years. Tell me about your mental approach to the game and how you do have to be mentally tough to adapt to a different environment.
It's really, you have to have a sort of forgetful memory. You have to leave things in the past. You have to move on to the next, and pretty much stay in the moment of what's happening right now. You can't really get up on how you're feeling before the game. You can't really get mad that you missed the last shot. You can't really get mad you've been playing bad for the last two games. You got to really focus on what can you do right now. And I think that's what's helped me last, and as what's helped me make things easier on me as a young player, is not bringing baggage, not bringing the missed shot, not bringing being a little sick, not carrying that with you, just letting it go.
And you have to play with confidence in yourself, because it's tough to play well if you're insecure.
Definitely. And those are things that are going to weigh on you if you're playing, and it's going to show if you have that baggage of, my ankle, or I haven't been playing well. If you have that baggage with you, it's going to show.
You know, they've got a roster here, and it's pretty well set. You're coming in. To get and earn playing time, you're going to have to move some people around a little bit and earn that. You're well aware of that. So what have they told you, and what do you know about yourself that can get you more playing time this year?
Well, we haven't really talked about my role yet, but what I do know is I'm very good at finding my niche on each team. I've been on championship teams, and I've been on great teams, and I've found a way to get on the floor. And I've had to compete. I'm coming from a D3 school, so I haven't had anything given to me. So I've had to compete every step of the way. For every single minute I've had throughout my career, I've had to earn it, and I've had to figure out a way to get on the court. And it's no different here. It's a lot of young guys, a lot of guys at my position, but I'll figure out a way once we get into camp, once we get going, where my niche is, where the coach will want to call on me and use me.
Devin, looking forward to calling the games and having you out there on the floor this year.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thanks for the interview. We'll have more live streaming video in just a moment. Let's go overhead with our cameras now. All right, streaming live video with the big guy, the big honcho. Not only owns a lot of property in Hawaii, but basically owns this team because they do what you say. Don, welcome, and exciting to have everybody healthy right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to see all the guys back. Everybody seems to be in good spirits, and we're ready to roll.
You know, I've got a little game plan on you, too, that everybody says that this is the most enthusiastic they've ever seen you. You know, you've been enthusiastic before, but you're very optimistic about this team, excited about them.
Well, I like our young guys. I think they're really coming along nicely, and their development, you know, that's special for me to watch them develop.
You have, what, 3 players? Mikey Moore, you know, brought in here, and not a bad player, and a good insurance policy. And then you got Steven Jackson. You know, you got a 33-year-old, a 31-year-old. Corey Maggette, I guess, right around 30. So you do have some veterans to go along with these young guys, but it still is basically a very young team.
Yeah, we're committed to our youth, and we have, I think, 8 guys, 24 and younger, and they made a nice step last year, most of them, and so we look forward to making another step this year and maybe be players.
Yeah, it seems like this is a group that can surprise a lot of teams. If a team comes out there and just goes through the motions some night, these young guys will be able to run them off the floor, and yet they're going to make mistakes and probably drop a game or two that they should have won.
Well, it takes a while. I think everybody is on schedule or ahead of schedule, our young guys anyway, on their development. They've got years yet to go. I don't think you really round out till you're about 26, 27. Mm-hmm. Then you kind of know, exactly who you are, probably the remainder of your career. But they've all made nice steps. They had good summers, and they've worked hard, and I'm very, very excited.
You know, one player I want to talk about in particular, because everyone talks about him, is Anthony Randolph, and you made him earn his playing time last year, and it took a while for him, and everybody was anxious to throw him out there to the Wolves and, maybe create some bad habits, but you made him work in practice, and he finally developed and got some playing time at the end of the year and came along very nicely and had a terrific summer. But is there, with his youth, he's 20 years old, is there a problem that he might try to do too much too soon again and think that he has to shoulder too much responsibility?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I'm not going to let him get into that area. I think Anthony Morrow has rubbed off on him. He's my hardest working player, and they've become best of friends. So we'd see them here at night working together, and then all summer long they worked out together. They played in the summer league, and I think now, they're two of my hardest working guys. So as long as he keeps doing that, he'll develop nicely, and he'll be a player.
Personally, talking about you, you look pretty healthy here. What did you do most of the time in Hawaii?
Well, I drank a lot of beer.
Yeah.
That's
an improvement over Scotch.
Played a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Just did what you're supposed to do in the summer.
And who are the card players that you played with this year?
Same group. Yeah, I got
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, I got a bunch of pigeons over there, and I pluck them, every summer.
Oh, by the way, yeah, and I'm going to attest to that because this guy plays a mean hand of gin, and Larry Riley wasn't on a flight last year, and so I set in, and at about 22 minutes, he took me for $200, made me pay it. But fortunately, on the next trip, Joy, your wife, came along, and it felt much better giving her the money than giving it to you.
Well, you're a rookie gin player, so I'm supposed to beat you.
We've come a long way since the Celtics of 1966-67 when I was a rookie, and I think that was your 6th year in the league.
Yeah, it's hard to remember back, but I do remember you. I remember you well.
Yeah. Do you remember that you lived with us for the first couple of weeks before you got settled in Newton, Massachusetts? I
do. And those were good days, and we'll look back fondly on them the rest of our lives.
Well, Nellie, you've done a great job, and you always bring a refreshing look to the team and the way that you coach. And it's interesting because you never worry about matchups. You always worry about, or you let the other coach and the other team worry about the matchups you put out there.
Well, you coach your team so they can max out of their abilities and their skills, and I think we do a good job in that area. I'm more proud really of the job my assistant coaches have done, and certainly I've done. I've given them more responsibility as we've gone along and as I've gotten older, and they're just terrific. The success that our young players have had, really, they deserve the credit. They're the guys in the gym throwing the balls and developing these players a lot more than I do.
Well, I know you've downplayed this, but I would be remiss if I did not ask you about 25 wins into the season. You will pass Lenny Wilkens and become the all-time winningest coach in NBA history. That has to mean something, but then you got Jerry Sloan, who just recently goes into the Basketball Hall of Fame right on your tails in a couple of years. It's going to be, you may not have the record for very long.
Well, Sloan's a terrific coach. I love him as a person and as a coach. He's a good friend of mine. I'm very proud that he went in the Hall of Fame. I'm happy for him. I never thought I was deserving to get in there, to be quite honest with you. What I've done really has been, I've been in the league, my entire adult life. I'm almost 50 years now, and when I retire, it'll be 50 years. So I've never had another job. I mean, I owe an awful lot to this franchise and the league in general, and it's been very, very good to me.
You mentioned retire, and I don't think about that word in your vocabulary because I think you'd miss it too much. I know you got another year on the contract, but you don't think about retirement, do you? This is your lifeblood.
Oh, I do think about retirement.
Really?
Yes. And, at the end of this contract, I have 2 years left, this one and one more. And I'm going to give one additional year to the team, gratis, and not get paid at all for that for my last year, to try to give something back. I keep trying to tell my players that they need to give things back to the community and to the league, and that's part of our job as far as I'm concerned. So I'm trying to lead by example. I'm going to give one final year for free at the end of my career, and wherever they want me, whatever they want me to do, I'm going to be happy to do it for free. And hopefully, I know Angela and Chris Cohan have a foundation that they have been very good to this community and the school systems and the underprivileged kids. So I'm sure that they'll make donations in that area so we can give some of that money back that I won't be receiving and maybe working into the community.
I think that we don't give enough credit to players, coaches, owners, that they do a lot for the community and contribute back a lot more than people realize, and you hear a lot of negativity, but NBA players make a lot of money, coaches make a lot of money, but they do a lot. Don, pleasure having you here, and look forward to that 25th win this year. That will be fun for all of us, and continued success.
Okay, thanks, Jimmy.
Head coach Don Nelson of the Golden State Warriors. We'll be back in a moment. Let's go to our overhead shot. Our live streaming video will continue.
All right, we're back. We're watching live streaming video, Warriors Media Day, Warriors.com, Facebook.com, Ustream.com, and we'll have more coverage. Anthony Randolph's coming by in just a minute, but Brandon Wright is here. How's your summer, sir?
It was a great summer,
What'd you do?
Relaxed, worked out, got a little school, just try to improve for this season. I mean, that was the main thing I really focused on was basketball related.
So tell me about your workouts in the off season. What do they entail?
I did a lot of strength work, working on my body, and obviously did a lot of skill work on the court. And I did tons and tons and tons of shooting this summer. Just trying to. I know guys are gonna play me a lot to go into the paint, so I tried to work on that 15-foot and even out a little bit further than that.
Add a little mid-range to your game?
Yeah, that was the goal. I mean, I shot so many shots. I walk away from a day with shoulder be so sore just from shooting so much.
So, like, you're now the bigger version of Anthony Morrow, maybe? Yeah.
Not quite, but I hope I can get there one day.
Now, last year when you were starting and you were healthy, you were putting up some very good numbers for the Warriors. What's your goal this year?
Well, my goal is, I don't really put numbers on the paper, but my goal is to be a productive player on this team, a player that the coach can put in and count on at any time, and not have to worry about this or that or whatever. I just want to be able to be a player and be productive for the team and help get us wins.
What are you now better prepared? So as we start training camp, are you better prepared, and if so, how?
I think each and every year you get more prepared, especially in the first couple years. I think more so than the first 2 years. I think that just my comfort level is so much more relaxed. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going on. I know the players in the league more and more. Just by playing another season last year, it's just everything just kind of calms down a lot.
What do you think Coach Don Nelson is going to expect of you?
Well, I think he's going to expect me to be vastly improved. Like I said, I think he's wanting me to be one of the guys he can count on and put in, and help lead this team to wins. And me being one of the young guys on the team, hopefully, bring a spark.
Now, as you've gone through your brief pro career here with the Warriors, the Oracle Arena atmosphere has to be something that you're looking forward to getting back to.
Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to it. Like I said, last year and the year before, we go on the road. It's just not the same. The road fans don't cheer for the home team like they do at Oracle. It's kind of like I said that last year. It's kind of like a college atmosphere. It gets so loud. The fans really get into it. Lost 5 in a row. The fans still gonna come out and support. 110 in a row. They're still gonna be there. It's just one of those things where, Oakland, the Bay Area, and this area really loves sports.
What do you see you look at this year's team and obviously projecting reasonable NBA health?
I really think we could be competing for a playoff spot. Obviously some teams that are more established than us at the top. those top 4 spots. But I think we compete in those other spots. It's going to be a lot of teams going up and fighting each and every night for those, for those other spots. And I think we can compete with the big boys also.
When you think about yourself, Monte, Andres, Anthony Morrow, Anthony Randolph, all the young talent on this team, Stephen Curry joining the mix, what do you think about?
Well, I think we have nice building blocks for success this year. People might say, wait 2 or 3 years for this team, and they'll be competing for championships or whatever. But I feel like we can definitely compete this year and make some noise.
Well, it's great to have you back, Brandon. Good to see you. Good to see you're in good spirits, and have fun with two-a-days.
I'll try my best.
Okay. We're going to continue more live coverage throughout the day and throughout training camp. Opening night at Oracle Arena, only a few weeks away, and a lot of people are looking forward to seeing the young man who's going to be sitting down here in year number 2 of his NBA career. I am Tim Roy, and again, you're watching live streaming video on Warriors Media Day on Warriors.com, Facebook.com, and Ustream.com. Anthony Randolph, it's good to see you back. And, of course, you really haven't gone away that much.
Oh, no, I've been here pretty much the whole summer. So,
tell me about the summertime. We've talked about this before and about your workouts.
I was just been in the gym and the weight room every day just trying to get better.
What kind of things were you working on?
Just working on my post game, trying to be able to finish in contact, working on my power game.
You talk about your post game. Did you add a new move to your post game?
Yeah, we added a lot of things in my post game. Just trying to be more of a back to the basket kind of guy when I need to, when I have a smaller guy on me. So.
You talk about finishing with contact. Is that something that maybe you're not really prepared for when you come to the NBA?
Oh, no, I think nobody really is prepared for it now unless you're just a freak like LeBron or somebody like that. But I think as time goes on, you get used to it. I mean, because guys are a lot bigger, stronger, and faster in the NBA.
Averaged a double-double last month of the season. Did that kind of whet your appetite for the dedication you showed this summer?
Oh, I mean, of course it did, just to see that I can play in this league, and I think it kind of just let me know that if I just keep on putting the hard work in, it can only get better.
Tell me a little bit about your workout buddy.
Oh, Anthony Morrow. We being here every day. We were having a little one-on-one battles and stuff going at it. So,
what do you see is better with his game right now?
Oh, he's handling the ball a lot better. He's pretty much putting the ball on a lot better. You can't get his shot any better. I mean, he doesn't miss with that. So,
So when you look at the roster right now, and you're a big part of this young core, what do you see? What do you see this team going?
Hopefully far. I mean, hopefully it won't take years for it to happen. Hopefully we can somehow get it to happen here this season.
And how much are you looking forward to opening night?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. It can't come any faster. It seems like time is starting to slow down a little bit.
Now, it's your second training camp, and as I was talking to Brandon Wright a moment ago, you're better prepared for this one than you were last year, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, coming in, you didn't know what to expect. I mean, you come in where saying, or the coach doesn't like rookies. You run a lot, so you're thinking it's going to be, they're going to run you into the ground. But I know what to expect this year, and it should be a lot of fun.
How excited are you to be back at Oracle?
Oh, I'm very excited. I mean, it's loud in there. Hopefully it get a little louder this year.
Well, right now we are on Warriors.com, Facebook.com, Ustream.com. So I've been asking everybody coming up here, do you have a Twitter yet, or you a Facebook guy?
I have none of that. I'm kind of behind on technology and stuff. I really don't mess around or play with that too much.
Well, tell me, what else did you do this summer that was fun?
I traveled a little bit. I went to Puerto Rico and stuff, so that was fun.
What was that like?
It was great. A lot of beautiful women down there.
A lot of beach time?
Yeah, a lot of beach time. I came back with a little tan, so I'm getting back to my regular color now, though.
So for the fans out there, they're watching us on the web, tell them what you expect this season.
Playoffs. I mean, that's my goal for this year, the playoffs, and to just try to go far in them, and just have a good season. I mean, just give the fans what they've been waiting for. That's all.
Anthony Randolph, it's great to have you here in your second NBA training camp. I know everyone's excited to see you play this year and excited to see the Warriors. And, of course, we start the preseason in just 1 week, so we'll get a good look then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
That's Anthony Randolph. I'm Tim Roy. Stay tuned. More live coverage throughout the day here at Warriors Media Day. Nice. All right. We are back. More live streaming video, Warriors.com, Facebook.com, Ustream.com, and Clint Azubuike is back with us, and it's great to see everybody back, and kind of builds up to the anticipation, the excitement of getting the season going.
Definitely, man. It's good to see everybody back here. Everybody looks good and healthy and ready to roll, so we're excited.
And last year, injuries were a big story for the Golden State Warriors, and those injuries stay away this year. This team could be pretty good.
Yeah, man. We got a chance to do some things and make some noise. So we just got to come out with that winning mentality, keep everybody healthy, and we should be fine.
Did you add anything new to your game this year?
Yeah, I worked on my post game a lot, and just worked on everything else, ball handling, of course, shooting. Always work on that, and then everything. So and then I got a lot of work on my knees this summer too, and my legs. So my legs are definitely a lot stronger than they were coming in last year. So that'll be huge.
Now your post game really intrigues me because I think a player your size, that's a big weapon, especially if you got somebody smaller guarding you.
Definitely, man. Yeah, a lot of times when I post them up, it's a smaller guy, or coach will put me down there if he sees I got someone small on me. So I just want to be effective down there, and and I think I worked on that stuff.
You more comfortable if the guy's really leaning on you, or does it matter?
Yeah, I mean, I like to get into his body some, and try to make him get off balance so I can get my shot off. So, yeah.
How excited are you about the season?
I'm very excited. I'm always excited to play basketball. I love playing basketball, and I think we got a good team. So I'm excited to see what we can do.
Now tell me a little bit about your summer. I understand you did some designing this summer.
Yeah. I actually signed with Protege, and they had me design a shoe, so I designed that, and we should see it before the first preseason game, and I'm excited to see it.
What was that like?
It was cool, man. I've always wanted to design a shoe or design something, design clothing and all that stuff. So it was definitely something I wanted to do, and I was excited about. And me and my brothers all, drew up some different ideas, and we picked some, and so we chose mine. So it was good.
So they go through the whole sketching process and show you how it's going to look and what it's going to be made of?
They give me an outline of the shoe, and I can draw in there however I want. They do the soles, and so I just draw what design I want on there, and what kind of material and all that stuff. So so I think I picked out I drew up something good, and I think it'll look nice.
What was the first real cool pair of basketball shoes that you ever had?
Man. Well, I think my first Nikes were the Rodmans. Remember those? Remember those Rodmans that like the backwards swoosh sign when they start doing that?
Yeah.
Those first ones, the low top. Those are my first Nikes.
Okay, I'm going to date myself. High cut Chuck Taylors. Okay, so so you also did you get to dabble in some of your music this summer?
Yeah. I mean, I'm always making beats and messing around, so I just do that during the pastime when I have some free time. So, yeah, I made some new stuff, and my brothers are making music. He's more into it than I am, so we kind of just messed around with some things. We actually got this piano. It's called a Phantom. It's got all kinds of different sounds on there, so it's making our stuff sound better. So it's good.
Very cool. Nice investment. I guess as you look at that, is that something that you want to do maybe after basketball?
Yeah, it could be something I could get into. Producing. Me and my brother could team up and form kind of like a team type thing. We both make beats, and because we're both good at different kinds of things. So it could be something. Yeah, I could get into more seriously later in the future.
Tell me a little bit about your experience playing here with the Warriors, and we had some season ticket holders out here today, and talk a little bit about to the fans about what it's like playing for the Warriors at Oracle Arena.
It's amazing, man. Our fans are, I think, some of the best fans in the league. They're with us, through thick and thin. So, it's awesome playing in Oracle Arena. It gets pretty loud in there. The fans come out and show their support, and we really appreciate that, and it helps us out. It's tremendous.
Now that you've been in the league a couple of years, you've established yourself as a solid NBA player. How much more relaxed are you about going about the job now?
I'm relaxed, but at the same time, I'm hungry. I still want to get better and be the best I can be. I think you can always get better, and especially at my age. So, I want to work. I worked hard this off season to improve a lot of different things, and so I want to have a better season.
A lot of young talent on this team.
Yeah, man, we got to use that to our advantage. You know, we can run past people and try to use our athleticism to our advantage, and not use it as an excuse that we're young. So I think if we do that, we'll be good.
All right, Clint, it's great to see you, man.
Appreciate it.
Good,
to see you too, man.
good to have you back, and stay looking in your stores for the Protege shoe.
Oh yeah.
When does that come out?
I'm not sure yet, but it should be out soon, like at least within a couple weeks. So it's Kmart and Sears. So
There will be some information, I'm sure, here at Warriors.com.
I'll let you know as soon as I figure it out.
Okay. Thanks. That's Kalina Azubuike. I'm Tim Roy. As we continue, don't forget opening night only a few weeks away. We hope you enjoyed our live streaming coverage of Warriors Media Day today. For Jim Barnett, I'm Tim Roy. And, of course, keep it here at Warriors.com.